We have a young lady in our congregation. She's in her late 20s. And I asked her, I won't mention her name, but I asked her, I said, how did you come to saving knowledge of Yeshua? And she goes, Jim, you won't believe it. She goes, I was into white magic, crystals, reading spells and incantations. And she said, and I was engaged to a guy. We've been living together for a few years. We're supposed to get married. But she goes, there was something stuck in my heart. I just had this weird feeling that things weren't right. And she said, she cried out. She said, I said, God, or whoever you are, I have this weird feeling my fiance is cheating on me. Show me if I'm doing the right thing. And so, through a series of very odd circumstances, she was able to have evidence beyond a shadow of a doubt that he was cheating on her through a totally miraculous means,
Wow.
which she said, she looked at me, she goes, Pastor Jim, you would have thought that would make me sad. She goes, I was so happy I was jumping up and down. I said, what are you talking about? She said, because I realized there was a God in heaven. He loved me and he was answering my prayer. I'd never had that happen before when I was praying to crystals or to spirits and all these other things. And she said, so I said, God, what book do you want me to read? And she goes, I felt like he told me the Bible. She said, well, where should I start? Now, in the Jesus People movement, we were told, start with the Gospel of John.
Mhm.
And she says, I feel like God said, start at the beginning. So she started at Genesis and she read through it. By the time she got to Ezra and Nehemiah, she said, I had this revelation. I knew who was the Messiah. His name was Yeshua, and he was the promised chosen one. And she said, so I gave my life to him totally. And then I found your guys' church, and I've been coming ever since.
Living rooms, drawing us close.